Hello everyone and happy Friday. Before we share my analysis from these last few days, please remember that neither I nor the SIMETRI team from Crypto Briefing are licensed financial advisors. What we provide is not a personalized investment advice. It is merely our opinions based on our various research and diligence. As always, do your own research before making any decisions about buying or selling crypto. Okay, so let's get to the key technical level. So at the moment, 22.3 is the key downside level. That's the last significant low in the market. If that cracks, maybe we can get a move towards, I'd say maybe 21.5, something like that. The monthly pivot point, 19,700. The weekly pivot point, 22.8. We're just a bit below that today. So watch out for a few days of weakness below there. That could be a sell signal coming in. If we do move up above there and we start to lift off, then as I've said, stop losses start at 23.5, more than likely going to liquidate up to 25,000. A daily close below 19,700 would be a bearish signal, and also I would note below 20,000 as well, which was the initial breakout point for me, which I thought that things could get messy if the market moved above 20,000. Okay, so let's get to the charts for Bitcoin and let's have a look what's happening. So Williams alligator indicator here and a parabolic SAR indicator, both issuing solid buy signals on the daily time frame. However, that buy signal is extended. It's not extended to the weekly time frame yet, but it has been ongoing on the daily time frame. So we know now probably not the time to sell unless we get some on-chain signals. But what's interesting is there is negative MACD price divergence, i.e. the price has been moving higher and the histogram here has been moving lower. So at some point, I feel there's a strong case for a correction towards 20,000 US dollars. Additionally, the RSI, if we look over here, it's probably the most overbought in about 3 years. And also the last time it reached these kind of high levels, the market corrected around about 10,000 US dollars. If you can see this box here marked there. So we're at really high levels of sentiment, really high levels of RSI. We just haven't got the on-chain sell signal yet that we need. And this is a hypothetical signal that I'm looking at in the market. So what I think probably going to happen, if we turn lower from here, I think this is going to turn into a much larger reversal pattern and then move back up to 25,000. So as the stop loss orders I showed earlier indicated, move down towards maybe 13 to 12,000, then we move back up and we form a much larger reversal pattern here, because you can see if we move up here, it just doesn't quite fit with what I'm looking at. But on the flip side of that, if we move up to 25,000, maybe we get some consolidation and a move back to 20,000, and that would indicate that the bottom's in for me. But the other cases, we get some bullish news and we break out. But either way, this pattern is indicating at least 32,000 target, but I suspect we're going to get a much larger target for that, and the target that I would be looking for would be 42,000 later on this year. But I'm really hoping we get a dip lower in the market and a chance to buy, and we'll be looking at a little bit more in patterns plays later on. So hoping for a move down towards 12,000 still. It's quite a bold call considering where we're sitting. Cannot discount a much bigger rally if we break above 23.5 in the coming days. A drop below 20,000 should seal it for me for a sell signal. And there is probably a bullish reversal pattern forming. It just depends if we're going to get that one dip lower. And the interesting part is there's no weekly sell signal yet, and we're very, very overbought. So more or less expecting a strong correction any day now. I think it's imminent for the market. Looking at Ethereum, we've had this triangle breakout and it's been kind of lackluster. It hasn't really been going anywhere. We're at the final line of trend line resistance, whether we come back down to test the triangle or we head higher. I think here, if we're looking at the range, so we're testing a former range low, which is just short of around where we are now, just above 17,000. So maybe we get a final move there. That's what the charts are indicating. It wouldn't make sense for the market to come this high without testing it, which is making me nervous about shorting the market, because maybe we can get a final move up there. And the other part that's making me nervous is the Fibonacci. So we've had the 1% extension from the November low to the December high, and we've kind of fallen from that area now. So the 100% extension is either enough, or we're going to go to maybe the 1.168. But we'll have to see what happens over the coming days. It's pretty inconclusive at the moment with Ethereum. So Ethereum could headed back towards that former triangle breakout, at least for a technical test of 1,300 over the coming days. I'd say watch out for a big rejection around current areas, and again, a return to the summer lows could easily be on the cards if we see a 12k Bitcoin. And there's no weekly buy signal for any technical indicators for Ethereum yet, and that there's really inconclusive evidence about Ethereum. Considering it's a leader, it hasn't taken off as much as what you probably thought it could do.
And thank you. I hope you found my thoughts helpful. If you'd like more, please click the subscribe button for Pro BTC Trader and join me every week on Wednesdays for our live trading war room and daily email updates.